Hey, it's Dave. Welcome to another one of my lives. I'm here in the dungeon. At Wadsworth Village Hall, down in the lower level, an old school house converted to house the village administrative offices. And yeah, it's a Sunday, and hey, it's tax season, and reports have to be done before the meeting this week, so this is the chance I've got. This is when they're getting done. Dave Kwasinski, DaveKFitness.com, philosophyofdave.wordpress.com, thephilosophyofdave.wordpress.com, and on Twitter at Dave Kwasinski. The readings for today all dealt with looking toward the future, not dwelling on the past. The Gospel, specifically, from the Gospel of John. Interestingly enough, we do continue on in the Gospel of John right where we left off yesterday. It doesn't regularly happen on a Sunday, but this Sunday in Lent it did, and it's the story of the adulterous woman who is being presented to Jesus by the Pharisees and scribes, and they're insisting that she be stoned to death. Interestingly enough, her partner is not present. The man who she was presumably having a relationship with, and Mosaic law called for both adulterers to be put to death, following the letter of the law. And the Pharisees and scribes say that they caught her in the act, but no man, interestingly enough. But the point of the story, just a little aside there, the point of the story is that Jesus does not condemn her. After he sends all of the other sinners away by saying, let the first who has no sin cast the first stone. Everybody leaves. And he says, where have they all gone? And I guess what does Jesus say? He says, is there anybody left? Maybe something like that. Anyway, she says, no one, sir. Oh, I know. Who's left to condemn you? Or something paraphrased like that. And she says, no one, sir. And Jesus says, neither do I condemn you. Go and sin no more. Wow. Caught in the act. How many times have we done something that we know is wrong? We go to confession, and I hope you go to confession, and I hope you confess the sins, because it is an unbelievably freeing experience. Try it. You'll like it. Trust me. But how many times do we think, God can never forgive me for this? I believe that God could forgive anyone. The most heinous, barbaric murderer in the history of the world. If that person asked for forgiveness at the hour of death and said, oh my God, what have I done? I believe they would also be forgiven, because God is love. God is mercy. It's the year of mercy. How can we show mercy toward others? And what can you look forward to if you can shed the guilt of the sins that you're harboring? This is Dave Kwasinski, DaveKFitness.com, thephilosophyofdave.wordpress.com, on Twitter at Dave Kwasinski. Have a good start to your week. It's kind of gloomy, rainy here, but hey, it's still winter in Chicago land. See ya.